over. Other than that, everything else. That's the opener for Kenosha, or should I say reliever? I don't know. It's so high.
Welcome everyone to tonight's ball game, a continuation of a game that was started yesterday before being suspended later in the day thanks to some rain in the Kenosha area. Tonight, looks like the rain's going to hold off. We are going to finish yesterday's game and then play the regularly scheduled game afterwards. It's the top of the fifth inning, 2-2 ball game, two new pitchers in for both teams, and the top of the lineup up for Traverse City, and that's Zeb Rouse.
And the first pitch from him is good for a strike. The umpires have rotated to start this game off. So it's Spencer Kim.
Rouse yesterday before the game was put on pause, walked in the first, doubled in the third. He scored both times. He scored both runs on the day.
Second stands up
As an 0-1 count,
later tonight.
watches that fastball that
So on to my top
was
five
a couple
puncher
seconds
parts. We got
outside.
two top fives tonight. So
a couple
top
seconds,
five,
a couple inches outside, but called a strike.
that's me a good one.
0-2 now to Rouse.
Had some hours to think about it.
0-2 pitch.
You know, I'm not that big of a puncher.
And Rouse swings on a pitch that was even more outside than the last one for the first out, and the fifth inning and the first out
Now
of
batting for the
the
Pittsburgh
continued ball game.
Mario Camilletti.
Pretty good.
Mario Camilletti will bat now.
Hold up and
He extended his on-base streak
see on your screen.
that he
Didn't know when to walk away though.
had yesterday.
Here's Mario
He's got
Camilletti.
14 games. Every game he's played this season, he's been on base. Singled yesterday, stole a base, and then flew out his last at bat.
Number 4.
He faced Dante Gracio yesterday, a left-hander, and he swung at both pitches he saw, the first pitch in each at bat. And we'll see if he's a little more patient against the right-hander today. Big swing and a miss from Camilletti on a fastball from Dominic Hand.
Actually, before you keep going, I think it's not just working right now.
much about him, but
But I'm gonna clear it, shut it down. Okay.
go with that. Number 2.
Not ideal.
Gotta go a little
Hand
bit
is making his
higher
fourth
here.
appearance on the season against Traverse City today.
Number
Hey, I'm
2.
having a video
Fastball
board
outside.
malfunction with the
2-1
score line,
count
so
now
I'm
to
shutting it off
Camilletti.
for a minute. There's currently one out.
Last time Ham pitched,
I gotta go quick after that.
through 2 innings, gave up 2 hits, 3 walks, 2 earned runs, and no decision win against Battle Creek Bombers. That was 5 days ago, back on the mound to give Kenosha some innings in this continued game. 2-1 pitch to Camilletti. Hand taking a while, deals now.
After this pitch.
Camilletti watches that breaking ball in for a strike. Count evens at 2-2.
It will be the Country Roads
And a freshman from Michigan State University,
that I belong. That's right, my number 1, John
Is-
Denver.
shortstop Mitch Jebb,
So those are my
also
top
from
5.
Michigan State, and there's a trio of Michigan State Spartans on the Pittsburgh side. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Camilletti.
Top 5
He'll take it low and the count runs full. Camilletti recognizing that breaking ball right out of the hand, didn't even flinch as it was coming in. Just watched it low. Works a full count, does what he does best. Making pitchers throw a lot of pitches.
No, it's not ideal, everyone.
For you.
Here's the full count to Mario,
Second out of the inning.
and watches it for strike 3.
This is not ideal.
Walks down
A
the Country
very
Road.
good hitter with a
There's
very
currently
good
two
eye,
outs.
He belongs.
and got fooled on that
I need
pitch.
it
A
for the
beautiful
No
pitch from
batting.
Hand, perfect
The
spot,
left
fastball
fielder,
on the inside
number
corner,
7,
and
Tito
Camilletti
Flores.
Don't
was just
swing,
stuck
don't
watching it.
I didn't realize that there's 2 outs. I told him.
Here's
Now there's
Tito
2 outs in the
Flores.
inning, both strikeouts from Hand, and Tito Flores, the left fielder, will bat now.
Hey, Alyssa. Hey, Steve. Alyssa.
Flores was 0 for 1 with an RBI ground out yesterday before the game was put on pause. That RBI ground out came in the first inning,
Yep, Flores, here you go.
and then he
First
walked
throw waiting on
his
deck.
last at bat.
This is not ideal.
Got around to third before he was left stranded.
There's no one better
Right now, I
to
just
do it
want
for
to
these
strike.
hitters than the guy who's standing right outside their dugout.
0-1 pitch coming from Dominic Hand now. Flores watches it outside, kicks away from Kirk Liebert.
And has thrown
Tim, can I
today.
get the picture?
1-1 count to Tito.
Look at what Flores has been able to do on the year. Bit of a
Tito's last game he played against Battle Creek was 2 for 4. Swings and misses at a breaking ball there, and he's behind in the count 1-2. And trying to strike out the side in this top of the 5th inning. First inning played today of the suspended game yesterday. Looking for a quick 1-2-3, get his bats back up.
52 ABs.
And Flores watches it in the dirt. 2-2, count evened up.
No, I don't know.
6 ribbies, 8 walks, 9 strikeouts, 2 stolen bases. Got
It's going here and it just stops. It's never happened.
Hannah's 9 total innings pitched in his 3 outings.
And looking to strike out the side.
For his 10th inning, gets Flores to roll over to second
Back on, so Nick's just gonna
and
play
play
music during
in
the
time.
half inning.
So 1-2-3 frame worked by Dominic Hann, and Traverse City
Just with some upbeat
will go
songs.
on defense for the first time tonight. 2-2 ball game. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Pittsburgh Radio.
I don't know.
Welcome back to Kenosha, Wisconsin. For the bottom of the 5th inning, Pittsburghers went 1-2-3 in their top half of this continued game from yesterday. And on
Leading off for the
defense for the
Kingfish,
first time,
number 38,
Kelly McWilliams, the
Shannon.
is the pitcher for tonight after Cade Heil played 4 innings in yesterday's game. Gave up 2 runs, only one of them earned through his 4 innings of work. Likely would have pitched in the 5th inning before the rain came and suspended the game. So McWilliams will look to give Traverse City some much needed innings in this game. He's facing the middle of the Kingfish order, starting with Justin Janis, who was 2 for 2 with a pair of singles before the game was suspended yesterday. He's swinging against McWilliams, fouls one back. Janis with the top average on the team with his 2 hits yesterday, right above Kirk Liebert. 1-1 pitch from O'Kelly. Janis checked his swing and went around on it. It's now 1-2. Janis had an RBI single his first at bat. His second at bat had an RBI. Would have been had a single. Would have been an RBI, but Miles Symington made a strong throw home to cut down the runner trying to score. And at the time, it kept Traverse City on top. They would later tie it in that inning. 2-2 count now. And pitch to Janis. Breaking ball, hit hard into right field. Symington not going to be able to get there. It drops for a hit. It's Janis's first today, but 3rd total in the ball game.
Now batting for the
Lead off
Kingfish,
single
number
for
23,
Kenosha.
Josh Leslie.
They started the 1st, 3rd, and now 5th innings with the base hit. and led off with an out in the second and fourth.
Your
So
presence. Yeah, the video we're
based on the
missing
pattern,
you. So
every inning, getting a leadoff base hit. Josh Leslie is in now. It's his first at bat of the ball game
I unplugged the
because
HDMI cord, plugged it back in,
he
and
took over
that
for Vince Pina, who left with an injury yesterday.
I was just kidding.
Josh Leslie took over for him, and this is his first at bat.
Pretty much how I'm doing right now. Okay, so
Leslie shows bunt, gets it down. McWilliams won't even look at second. Throws to first, gets the out. Good sacrifice bunt from Leslie, and it moves to go-ahead run to second base with one away.
Now batting number 28, Luke Stevenson.
Might have been an opportunity to get Janice at second as it was bunted right back to McWilliams. But just going to take the sure out. And now bringing Luke Stevenson hitless yesterday, 0 for 2.
Yeah.
Reached on an error in the third.
That works.
And grounded out his first time up. First pitch from Williams, a nice curveball in for a strike.
Very true. Yeah, I can play one.
McWilliams on the season, one of the best bullpen arms. Take your pick between him and John Buechler, Cam Schulke, Pat Holfeld, plenty of guys.
I played this one.
His last outing, 1 2/3.
So I can play this one. Yeah.
2 hits, no earned against the Kokomo Jackrabbits.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fastball inside, perfect pitch from McWilliams, and he's ahead in the count, 0-2. First appearance for O'Kelly on the road trip since the Kokomo game. Did not pitch against Battle Creek.
No, we decided we're going to get rid of it. She's going to do cap shuffle.
0-2 pitch, high fastball, swung on and missed from Stevenson, and there's 2
If you need
away.
anything else or you know anything else crashes, let me know.
Okay.
Just an out away,
I
straining
I was gonna say, yeah.
lead off runner at second base. He's going to have to get Casey O'Loughlin.
Sounds good.
Also hitless in the game yesterday. Did walk once in the third inning.
What's up next?
Flew out to left field in the second. O'Kelly needs to just get him out and get his team back up. Swing and a miss on pitch number 1.
Yeah, see,
0-1
I
count.
did you know it's a fun fact? I don't know what the script says.
It's going to be the same as yesterday. 3, 4, 5
Yeah.
in the lineup is where,
Yeah.
not even 3, 4, 5, 1 through 4.
You can probably read
is
it on
where-
the board, but you can't see it. Yeah.
This game can be won or lost with McKay Barney, Kirk Lieber, Justin Janis hitting 1, 3, and 4 in the lineup.
Like, can you take a picture?
3 highest averages on the team. That's where this game will be made or broke. Is
Yeah, so we're just gonna read that and then
Kenosha
we're gonna
runs
play the festival
came
commercial
Okay, so
within those
Yes.
top 4 spots.
after the you know.
And between those top 4 spots now with Janice singling, there are 6 hits,
And then
between
after
those
the
top
festival,
4
we
guys.
just Linda can just win.
and everyone's been on base at least once. 2-strike pitch coming from McWilliams, looking to get out of it. And that ball's going to be fought off down the left side by O'Loughlin.
Oh, Henry Kuziak, right behind Xavier Watson in that dugout.
Ready, one side.
Yeah, right there
O'Loughlin
against that netting.
hitting
That's Kuziak. Not sure
hitting
who's walking
213
behind.
on the season. Was hitless his last game against Kalamazoo.
Here with 2 outs.
Another 2-strike pitch coming from McWilliams.
A little more time to do
O'Loughlin
that.
left side, Faust dives and it just out of his reach.
Finally got that good play by
Tried to make
Chicago,
the
though.
inning ending diving play, but it was just a little bit too far to the left side. It's
Keep your head on
foul.
a swivel here.
So O'Loughlin stays alive again. McWilliams making some good pitches, but O'Loughlin spoiling them.
Single should be good enough to get Janice around.
It's a 1-2 count.
Running on contact.
Try the 1-2 again.
McWilliams can get out of this.
Breaking ball outside corner, backdoor curve from McWilliams, and he will strand that runner at second base. Lead off single for the Kingfish, and then McWilliams puts him down in a corner. Go to the 6th inning, still tied at 2. In this continuation from a suspended
the
game
longest
yesterday.
baseball
Be
game
back in a
occurred
minute
on
on
May
Pittsburgh
1st,
Radio.
1920.
Welcome back to
Monroe.
Kenosha,
Wind
Wisconsin.
southwest, 7 miles an hour.
Both
Long
pitchers
wind in case you're
with a
curious.
scoreless
It's
5th
1%.
inning.
Chance of
First
rain,
inning
a lot of
played
cloud
today,
cover surrounding
and
the
the middle of the
field.
lineup
Down in Kansas,
is now up for the Pittsburghers. Same spot that Kenosha started, 4, 5, and 6. Chris Monroe will lead it off for Traverse City. He'll take the first pitch breaking ball in the dirt. Monroe was 1 for 2 before play was stopped yesterday.
Power to hit the long ball.
He doubled off of the left field wall right in the corner. His last at bat, checked his swing on an outside pitch and went around for the first strike.
I was gonna say
1-1.
that was a
Monroe grounded out to second his first time and then
That's what I
doubled
was saying.
his
Yeah,
last
has to
time
be
around.
Careful because long balls have been down again. Big
Likes his
problem.
ballpark, has 3 home runs
Nobody
here.
got to do it for the Pittsburghers, then Monroe. And as he gets in pitching,
Swings at an outside fastball,
count 1 and 2.
and so far Monroe and Zeb chasing outside. That pitch might have a little bit of run on it from Dominic Hahn. And Monroe's down 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Popped up, might be in play. Lieber over towards the Pittsburghers dugout, and he's going to make the catch. We're out number 1.
That was a close one.
Ball started to pop out of the glove, but Lieber able to hold on to it and secure it.
There's
one away. That'll bring in
Now
Miles
batting number
Symington.
30, Miles
Struck out and
Symington.
flew out his 2 at-bats yesterday. He's 0 for 2. But maybe some more success facing a right-handed pitcher, not the left-handed Dante Gracio. First pitch to him, swings, fouls it off. Symington has himself a lot of power, just like Monroe. Hit a home run the last time that Traverse City was here at Simmons Field. Hit a couple in batting practice as well into the parking lot in right. One of the best hitters, hitting .303. Tops on the active roster. Went 3 for 4 that last game he was here. Watches one outside. 2-1 count, hitters count to Miles Symington now. First 4 faced by Hahn have been sat down in order. Left-handed Symington looking to break that streak and get himself on base. 2-1 pitch. Watches it low in the dirt, and now he's ahead 3-1. If he gets a fastball, he can jump all over it. Have to think he'd be looking for a fastball at 3-1. Try to drive it somewhere if he gets it. See if Hahn gives in, gives him the heater, the pitch. He does, and he caught the outside corner. Symington knew it, nods his head. He knew it was there. Just not the pitch he wants to go after on 3-1. And now the count's full. Pittsburghers are working the count. Just no hits yet. Full count pitch to Miles. Big swing. That was the pitch to hit right there. Just a little late on it. And he'll have to get another one. Another full count pitch. Fastball in a part of the plate. That's a pitch Symington can drive. Just missed it. And he'll try to get another one here. Another 3-2 pitch with no one on, 1 away here in the 6th. Hahn deals. Outside, easy take for Symington. He'll work his way down to first. A 1-out walk.
Now batting for the Pittsburghers, number 22, Christian Faust.
Still no hits in the resumed game, but a walk from Symington, and Christian Faust now will come to the plate. Head coach Josh Rebant going through the signs down at third base. Faust looking, Symington looking. They love to run the bases, love to steal. Traverse City in the top 3 in stolen bases in the league. They also try putting on the hit and run on occasion. Zap ball in the dirt, blocked though by Lieber. Symington will hold up at first base. Faust yesterday was hitless 0 for 2 before the game was suspended. Ground out and a fly out. Symington on the season, 5 stolen bases, has only been caught once. Has also been picked off once. 1-0 pitch, he holds. Faust takes that ball, and it gets through the legs of Liebert, but Symington didn't recognize it. Could have easily taken second base on that, but he didn't notice it got through his legs. And he holds it first, now a 2-0 count. And this is a good count to try a hit and run on. As the 2-0 pitcher feels he needs to throw a strike. Pick over, Symington just going to scamper back in safely. Hahn has history on the season of being a little wild, as he has 8 walks in his 9 innings pitch, only 5 strikeouts. Already 2 today, though. 2-0 pitch to Faust. Swings, hits it into right center field. It's dropping and going to be caught out there by Barney. And then Barney runs into O'Loughlin in right field and just kind of trucks him. Put the hit stick on him, knocks him down. O'Loughlin seems fine, though. And Barney held on to the ball. Nice running catch by him. Faust just hit it a little too hard. Didn't have a chance to drop in for a hit. Good play by Barney, and there's 2 away. Now bringing Camden Traficante. Walked and was caught stealing in the second. Grounded out in the 4th. 0 for 1 in the game. Had a pair of hits in the finale against Battle Creek. Symington takes off. Throw down by Liebert is not in time. Symington safe at second with a stolen base. And he gets himself in scoring position with 2 away. Now he would just take a base hit from Traff to bring him home and give Traverse City the lead back. Every time Traverse City scored in the top half, Kenosha's answered in the bottom. In the first and the third, they scored to take the lead, and then Kenosha came right back.
There's 1 strikes to be down 0-1, but has an RBI chance with a risk.
Trapp checks his swing there, doesn't go around.
Apparently not. So the count 1-1.
1-1 count now. As Trapp took a strike when Symington stole, so it wasn't a hit and run, or else Trapp would have been swinging. Had a pair of base hits against Battle Creek, the last game they completed. 1-1 pitch here. Watches it in the dirt. Liebert will keep it in front. Symington holds at second. 2-1 count. Hitters count for Traff. Traff was 2 for 3 with an RBI single in his final game. Could use one here. Should get something to hit on 2-1. Hitters count. Symington leads from second on, watching the pitch. Way outside, now 3-1. I tell you, one guy that Hahn doesn't want to face with runners in scoring position, Adam Proctor in the on-deck circle. He's been hot lately. It would go from one lefty to another if Trapp gets on base. 3-1. I can't imagine he'd want to face Proctor the way he's been swinging the bat his last couple games. So let's see if he gives in and throws a strike to Traficante. 3-1 pitch, and it's inside. Actually hit him on the foot. And that's a big play because it means Symington has to go back to second. He was moving to third. As thought that ball was a wide pitch and said it got Trapp on the top of the foot. And he'll go down to first. And now a mound visit from Kenosha in this situation. I'm sure he's thinking the same thing I'm thinking, that we got a hot hitter at the plate in Adam Proctor. With the go-ahead run on second, some insurance over on first. Cam ready, going down to the bullpen with his gear. Probably going to start warming up the pen. Andrew talking to his guys. Just needs a base hit here to give his team the lead. Symington will easily score from second. Got a lot of speed. Proctor hitting 250. He's 0 for 1 in the game. Flew out in his first at-bat yesterday. And then got a hit by pitch on a 1-2 pitch. Got bailed out, was behind in the count, and reached in the 4th. But his last 2 games, He's gone deep against Battle Creek and against Kokomo
Thumbs up, baby. Connor's just like chilling.
for 2 home runs on the season. The only other player with multiple home runs is Chris Monroe.
And sitting at 19
So a
pitches,
good hitter at the plate, the catcher for Traverse City.
Now for the beer
Adam
batter,
Proctor
Adam
with the
Proctor.
go-ahead run on second. And another runner over on first.
This far.
On in a little bit of trouble. First pitch, Proctor swings, and he got him to pop up. That's trouble, though, down the left side. Running is Collier. And it drops in.
An error. That's an error.
1 run scores. Here comes Traficante. The throw, though, in time. And Traficante nailed at the plate, but a runner scores. Not sure if it's a hit or an error.
No, it's a hit.
It's a RBI base hit for Proctor. Good throw, though, to nail Traficante to end the inning, but not before the Pittsburghers take the lead.
Fans, turn your attention to the video board
They
and
will
see
go
if
into
you can
the
follow
bottom
our
of the 6th,
baseball
up
shuffle.
3-2.
Sponsored by
Return on
Snap-on.
Pittsburgh Radio. Welcome back to Pittsburgh Radio in Kenosha, Wisconsin. The Pittsburghers have just taken a 3-2 lead on what's going to go down as an RBI single for Adam Proctor, though Collier in left should have made the play on the fly ball, just overran it, and it dropped in for a hit. Symington scored. Traficante was thrown out trying to score as well to end the inning. And now, leading off the inning is Cam Collier, and I'm sure he'll be looking to make up for that mistake in the run that just scored. Williams back to work. Nice pitch on the outside corner from him. McWilliams has something to prove here, as he and one other pitcher, another bullpen arm, to be named later once he makes an appearance, were late for the bus as Traverse City was scheduled to leave for Kokomo at 9 a.m. And McWilliams down behind in the count 3-1, but McWilliams woke up at 9 o'clock, got to the field at about 9:20-ish, but still couldn't leave as the other pitcher wasn't there. Punishment for McWilliams, as he showed yesterday.
That was a fair development walk
As he did yesterday was to clean the shoes
$20 to the Berry Lou and Arthur at Ball
of the
Fund
team.
for every walk this season.
So when the team got to Kenosha, he sat down in the bleachers with about 20 cleats around him, and he had to clean every single one of them. That was his punishment for being late, so he has something to prove on the mound. Oh, Kelly walks Collier to lead off the inning. So runner on first with no one away, and another pitch outside. Struggling to find the zone here. Zone 6 pitches, 5 of them balls, only found the zone on 1.
On deck for Kenosha. Top
The
of
shortstop for
order,
Kenosha,
Barney.
Mitch Jebb, is in. He's 1 for 2. Singled in the second inning yesterday.
Stays.
And another ball from O'Kelly.
Can we just write one press release?
Losing the zone a little bit. Walked Collier on 5 pitches. 2 straight balls. Issued to Jebb. Jebb singled in the second. Flew out in the fourth in yesterday's game. Picked over in Collier's back safety.
This is an overplay by Collier.
Another leadoff runner
Shifting over is
for the
Camaletti.
Kingfish.
Over towards the middle.
2-0 pitch to Jebb. Swings, hits it straight back. Foul tip. Got a good pitch to hit. Just missed it. And Kelly McWilliams back in the count. 2-1, still a hitter's count for Jebb. Here's the 2-1. Collier not a big lead off first. Shouldn't be a threat to steal. O'Kelly took a long time looking in and then just picks over. Jebb hitting .229 on the season. Has a 3-game hit streak now. 2-1 pitch to him. Just inside. McWilliams and Proctor both thought it was a strike. Called the ball in on the plate. And it's now 3-1 to the Kenosha 9-hole hitter. O'Kelly got to make a pitch here. 3-1, finds the zone. And Jebb just fouls it off. Full count now. Again, O'Kelly needs to make a pitch. Don't want to walk the first 2 of the inning, especially when the Tyne runs on first. Don't want to just give him a free pass to second base. Especially with the top of the lineup coming around next. Got to make another pitch here. McWilliams loves the high fastball. Gets a lot of swing and misses on it. See if he'll try it here. Collier takes off, and Jebb just fouls it out of play. Kind of an impromptu hit and run. You send the runner. It's either a ball, and he gets second anyway, or with 2 strikes, got to protect the plate. Put it in play. So we'll get another full 2 pitch. See if Collier's off and running again. Jebb needs to protect. Runner on first. Another full count pitch. Here it is. And McWilliams tried to throw a curveball. Didn't get the release point. And that ball actually skipped a good couple feet in front of the plate. 2 straight walks in the inning. And now the top of the lineup is up for Kenosha. This is the part of the lineup that McWilliams will need to get through if he wants to get his team a win. Barney had 2 hits yesterday before the game was postponed. Was 2 for 3, a single in the first, double his last at-bat in the fourth. He has one of the best averages on the team. Shows bunt, and the fastball comes up and in, and he pulls it back. And that's going to bring Josh Reban in for a mound visit to talk to his pitcher, who's struggling with command here in this 6th inning. Right after his team gets the lead, pitched well in the 5th, only gave up that 1 single, and then got the next 3 guys, a sac bunt and then 2 strikeouts. Losing the zone here, though, so Reban's going to talk to him. Likely just going to take a base hit to score that tying run from second. After Barney's Carmine Lane, who doubled yesterday, and then Kirk Liebert, who is hitless, but after Janice, highest average on the team, hitting in the 400s. So behind 1-0, see if Barney's bunting again. Jake Arnold way in on the grass. Does show, and the pitch just inside now, 2-0. With the left-hander up and Jake Arnold, the first baseman, crashing. If Barney decides to not bunt, Arnold's only about 40, 50 feet from him. 2-0, doesn't show, and McWilliams loses the zone again. It's 3-0. Has to throw a strike here, or he's going to walk the bases loaded. John Buechelaer is getting ready in the pit spitter bullpen, getting loose quickly, as he'll be tasked with coming in if this inning goes any more awry. 3-0 pitch has to hit the zone here. Will do so right down the middle, and he should just throw that same pitch again. See if Barney's bunting or not, and if he is, just take the out. If he's not, just live with the fact that you didn't walk the bases loaded. But can't throw a ball here. 3-1. Squares, shows bunt, misses the bunt, and now it's a full count, and again, just throw a strike. You can tell yourself that he beat you. You don't want to beat yourself. If the hitter beats you, so what? But just don't want to walk 3 in a row, load the bases, especially with your team just taking the lead. Up 3-2, and it's a 3-2 count with runners on first and second. The pitch outside, and McWilliams has walked the bases loaded with nobody out.
Number 16,
Rebant stands up and checks down to see if Buechelaer's ready. He's got the walkie-talkie, radioing down. I'm sure as soon as Buechelaer's ready, he's coming in, and he's coming in right now. Rebant going out to the mound. McWilliams is going to leave this game after walking the bases loaded in the bottom of the 6th. John Buechelaer will enter. Not the first time he's had to come in with runners on base, no one out. And we'll talk more about that when we come back in just a minute on Pit Spitter Radio. Okay, welcome back to Simmons Field in Kenosha. John Buechelaer is the new pitcher for Traverse City, as O'Kelly McWilliams walked the bases loaded with nobody out. So Buechelaer enters. He's pitched 10 1/3 innings across 7 relief appearances, has only given up 5 hits to 40 batters faced, has a .68 whip, just 2 walks to 14 strikeouts. So that's something that Kenosha should be aware of, is this guy attacks the zone and just overpowers hitters with the fastball and has a good breaking ball. Last time he pitched against Battle Creek, 1 1/3 inning, just 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, no earned runs. Last time he came into a position like this, he pitched against Kokomo, had the bases loaded, and got out of it. Last time he came in with multiple runners on base, no one away, was against Kalamazoo, June 13th. He entered with runners on first and second, nobody out, hit the first guy he faced, so it was bases loaded, no one out, and proceeded to get the next 3 guys out in order, strand them loaded. Bailed out relief pitcher Cam Schulke, who put those 2 guys on base. The only bad day Schulke has had this season. 0-1 pitch to lane high. Carmine Lane is 1 for 3 in the game, has grounded out, lined out, and he doubled in the 3rd inning of this game played yesterday. Bases loaded, no one out. The 1-1 pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Proctor faking a back pick and just held on to it. But it's a 1-2 count now to Carmine Lane. Proctor wisely didn't try the back pick, especially to second base with the runner on third. He can just come home. 1-2 pitch, strikeout would be huge here for Buke. Check swing. Did Lane go? He held. So it's 2-2. That's the good breaking ball from Buchelaar. Almost induced a swing from Lane, but he just was able to hold back. Count evens 2-2. Buke's got to just make a pitch. 2-2 count, no one away, bases loaded to Carmine Lane. And the pitch lines up the middle for a hit. 1 run scores. Here comes the second runner. Throw home is cut off, and Kenosha has taken the lead.
That's what I like to see.
Collier and Jeb come home to score. Kenosha takes their first lead in the game. Both runs charged to McWilliams, his first earned runs on the season. Lane, a good piece of hit and just shot it right up the middle. No chance for anyone to make a play on it. And now first and second, still no one out for Kirk Liebert. Liebert fouls that one off. Hitless in this game, 0 for 2. He did walk and then came around to score in the 3rd inning. That's Lane's second hit of this ball game. And now Liebert and then Justin Janis, 2 of the most dangerous hitters in the league that Buke has to face. Liebert holds on that pitch. It's on the outside corner, though, for the second strike. And Buchelaar way ahead in the count, 0-2. Doesn't have to throw anything too close to the zone to a very good hitter. He can afford to waste 1 or 2. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball from Buchelaar got Liebert swinging for the first out of the inning. That's a big out. Well, now maybe he didn't strike out. And the umpire actually ruled that was a foul tip. And I'm sure Reband's going to get the umpires to talk it over. Even if it was a foul tip, I thought Proctor caught it anyway. So they're going to talk about it. As soon as that call was made that it was a foul tip, apparently everyone in Pittsburgh dugout said no way. They're going to talk it over. And based on the video, didn't look like Liebert got it. Liebert was even walking back to the dugout. I think he even knew he missed it. This is a big call because Liebert is a good hitter. So if you take the out away and put the bat back in his hands, who knows what could happen. Umpire still convening by the mound. Proctor seemed confused. And they keep the call as a foul tip. Reband might get ejected from this game. Keeps yelling, there's no way. And Reban has been tossed from this game.
Second ejection in 8 weeks' time. He got ejected actually.
Can't blame him for that. That's just a bad call.
Tradition for him. He ought to be careful if he wants to be in the dugout for game number 2.
So Reban has been tossed.
I'm gonna step aside. Let's hear what
Good. Second time he's been ejected, and I'm glad to see the fire from him. Still pleading the case.
now. You want to go back in the dugout. He's telling you, go back, stay calm. And then
Can't blame Josh Rebant one bit. A terrible call.
at that point,
Keeps Kirk Liebert at the plate after Buechler got the strikeout. Umps ruled it as a foul tip.
certain in life. Death, taxes, and Josh Reban getting caught against the Kenosha.
Terrible call by the umpire there as Reban gets ejected. Liebert's still at the plate. He'll pick it up with the
Fond du Lac, and then Josh Reban twice.
count at 0-2.
Exit the ballpark and the concourse. And Weaver gets another chance. And I have to say,
So now new life for Kirk Liebert.
argue that I think that that was a missed opportunity there, but Spencer Kim's defense, when he sticks his arm out, you got to go back to the dugout. So Weaver got 1-2.
That ball outside from Buechler. Has to make another good pitch to Liebert. Buried a slider on him last time at the back foot. And now Liebert deep to left. Flores back, and it's over his head and over the wall. Ground rule double. And so Kenosha's going to get a run. RBI from Liebert after the terrible call by the home plate umpire.
To give the Kingfish another insurance run. But, as the great John Sterling would say,
Now batting for the Kingfish, number 38, Justin Johnny.
RBI double from Liebert.
again, not to harp too much on that conversation, but Weaver swung over that pitch. So Brady Kai's warming up in the Kingfish pen. I assume he would be drinking
Liebert and the Kingfish get bailed out there.
the 7th inning. The Kingfish still
And now Buechler facing Justin Janis, who has a single in all 3 of his plate appearances in the game. Another run charged to O'Kelly. Nice pitch, swing and a miss by Janis. Buechler heading the count 0-2. O'Kelly is all 3 batters he walked have come around to score. Gave him his first earned runs on the season, and now Buechler in danger of giving up his first earned runs on the season with runners on third and second. Still no one away. 0-2 pitch inside. Janis lays off. Action in the Kenosha bullpen. Buechler taking a minute to get the pitch. Now looks in for the sign from Proctor. Gets the pitch. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss for a strikeout. First time Janis has been retired in this game. First strikeout for Buechler. Should have been the second, but Buechler, who wears glasses when he pitches, some sports goggles, just tossed him off the mound. Not sure what the reason is. Might just be a little uncomfortable. But now with one away, still those two runners on base. Buechler will face Josh Leslie. Leslie came in for Vince Bianchina yesterday when Bianchina was injured on a play. Put down a sac bunt the last time he was up. But McWilliams was able to work around that and strand the runner at second. As that fastball is outside. After the Reband ejection, Cam Schulke grabs Reband's stuff. It looks like he's going to walk it out to him wherever he is. Not sure where he's going to watch this ball game from. Buechler steps off, steps right back on. 1-1 pitch coming. Corners of the infield playing in to get the out at home. Middle infielders playing back. 1-1 outside. 2-1 goes the count to Josh Leslie. Leslie hitting .250. Had one hit and one at bat. Last game against Kalamazoo. 2-1. Late swing from Leslie. Looked like he wasn't expecting a fastball there. And I think he just swung so he could say he didn't watch the strike. And Buechler evens count at 2-2. Just needs to make a good pitch here to get Leslie, keep those runners at third and second. 2-2 from Buch. Checks his swing. Did he go? Appeal. And no, he did not. So the count's going to go full to Josh Leslie. And pitching coach Rocky Moriello saying something to the first base umpire, Spencer Kim. Full count. Pitch to Leslie. Outside. Missed the zone. Leslie will walk. Not even the worst thing that could happen. Walking him, you just load the bases. You set up a force out at home. And you set up a potential double play that would end the inning. Luke Stevenson is the batter. Struck out the last time he was up when he was facing O'Kelly McWilliams. Grounded out twice yesterday. One of them reached on an error. First pitch from Buch high. When that error he reached on came with 2 outs. It was a grounder where ground ball that would have ended the inning on a double play. Instead, Traficante threw the ball away and allowed Kenosha at the time to tie the game at 2. Strike in there from Buechler, 1-1 count. Buechler has to fight through this inning as he didn't get the benefit of a strike 3 call. Changed to a foul ball, and then he immediately gave up an RBI double. But got a strikeout on Justin Janis, who had 3 hits prior. Best average in the Northwoods League. Walked Leslie. 2-1 pitch coming to Stevenson here. Deals. Stevenson swing and a miss on the outside corner. The count evens up 2-2. Again, Buechler has to make a good pitch here. If he strikes out Stevenson, he'll face Casey O'Laughlin, who's 0 for 2, hitless. Middle infield playing for the ending double play. Corners playing to get the out at home. 2-2 pitch from Buechler. Swing and a miss. Got Stevenson swinging. That's his second strikeout in the game. And now Casey O'Laughlin will bat. Kingfish have officially batted around. O'Loughlin's the 9th batter in the inning. 3 runs are already across with 2 outs. And Buechler an out away from getting out of this big jam. Had third and second with nobody out. Has left them there. Now it's third and second and first. Bases loaded with 2 away. He's gotten a pair of strikeouts to Janis and Stevenson to get to this point. And can be huge if he can get O'Laughlin out. First pitch to him. O'Laughlin watches it low. And yesterday, before play was suspended, O'Laughlin flew out to left and walked. And then today has a looking strikeout. That was against O'Kelly McWilliams. Bases are loaded with 2 away in the bottom of the 6th. O'Laughlin fouls that one off the left side, out of play. 1-1 pitch coming. Kingfish making Buechler work this inning. Would have had 3 strikeouts to be out of it and keep the game at 4-3. One pitch. And O'Laughlin foul tipped it, swung hard, helmet almost came off his head. And Buechler a strike away from ending the bottom of the 6th. 1-2 count coming to O'Laughlin, the right fielder for Kenosha. O'Laughlin just a .213 hitter. Hitless in his last 6. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Buechler. And looked like a good pitch. Slider definitely came over the plate. Must have came across a little high. Can't tell height on pitches. So 2-2 pitch now. Count even. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Pitch from Buechler. O'Laughlin checks his swing but puts it in play. Traficante charges, throws in time to end the inning. Kingfish scored 2 runs in the inning. The latter of those 2 shouldn't have happened, but that's baseball. 5-3 game. We'll go to the 7th. Being back in a minute on Pittsburgh Radio.
Innovative Dental Specialist.
Welcome back to Simmons Field for the top of the 7th inning. 3 innings left to play. It's going to be the last hitter in the Pittsburgh lineup, and then We'll go back to the top. Jake Arnold will lead it off.
Kingfish, number 41, Brady Kai.
Pittsburghers will face a new pitcher as Dominic Hahn leaves after giving up the 1-run last inning. New pitcher Brady Kais is on a left-hander for Kenosha. Went from a lefty yesterday, Dante Gracio, to the right-hander. Hahn back to a lefty. First pitch to Arnold, low. Kais has faced Traverse City twice. First time he faced him, pitched 3 innings. Only gave up 1 run on 1 hit and a walk. Struck out 6, though, last time. 2 innings. Only 2 strikeouts, just 1 hit, no earned. Has performed pretty well. 5 innings, just 1 earned run against Traverse City on the season. 2-0 count to Jake Arnold. Has flown out and struck out in the game. And 3-0 as Kais can't find the strike zone. Traverse City playing from behind in this game for the first time. They went up 1-0, and then 2-1, and then 3-2, but have not trailed until now. 3-0 pitch, Arnold just takes it all the way. Kais finally finds the zone, make it 3-1. Two-run deficit for the Pittsburghers. 3-1 pitch to Arnold, swings away, pops it up on the infield. Should be the first out. Leslie under it will make the play. Out number 1. Back to the top of the order now for Traverse City. Center fielder Zeb Rouse in. Walked and doubled yesterday. Both coming against a left-hander, Dante Gracio. Struck out his first at-bat against the right-hander Hahn today. So maybe back to a lefty, he can get back to getting on base. First pitch to him, fastball outside corner for a strike. And time called by home plate umpire there. Traverse City definitely should be trailing in the game 4-3 as Carmine Lane had a 2 RBI single up the middle. Rouse foul territory. First baseman Janis down there, but it gets just out of play, just beyond the Pittsburgh bullpen. And Rouse down 0-2. Definitely should be trailing, but should be 4-3, not 5-3 as with nobody out. Runners on first and second. Buechelaer got Kirk Liebert swinging, and then the umpire changed the call to foul, and then Liebert doubled home a run on the next pitch. 0-2 pitch to Zeb, and takes that one, goes off of him, and he goes down to first. Zeb now has walked and been hit by a pitch. Both the 2 previous times that Zeb has reached base, he has scored in the first and the third innings in the game yesterday before it was suspended. Camilletti now will step in. He's 1 for 3, singled yesterday and stole a base, and then flew out, and then his first at-bat today struck out looking. A guy that doesn't strike out a lot. Camilletti's only struck out 5 times this season in 37 trips to the plate. Kais picks over, and Zeb just back in safely. Took a minute to recognize the pickoff and dive in. Camilletti got to third in the first before being stranded to end that inning. Another pick over by Kais, again. Zeb's in safely. It's a 1-0 count. First pitch was high to Camilletti. And then 2 pickoffs. See if Kais picks again or comes to the plate. Comes to the plate. Camilletti takes it high. It's now 2-0. Camilletti getting the signs now from Todd Reed, the bench coach for Traverse City, now acting manager with Rebant, getting ejected, and a grounder through the right side for Mario Camilletti. It's his second hit in the game, first today. And the Pittsbitters now first and second with only one away.
Now batting number 17, Tito Flores.
Tito Flores now will bat first and second, one out. Hitless in the game, a pair of ground outs. One of them scored Zeb from third yesterday, started the scoring, and he walked in the third, got all the way to third before being stranded, and today is grounded out to the second baseman. Big chance here to get some runs back for the Pittsbitters. Down 2, they have the tying run now on base. Just one out, so chance to do something for Tito. Swing that ball up the middle, could be 2. Plays made by the second baseman. Camilletti is tagged out, and then the throw to first is in time, and it's an inning-ending double play. 5-3, still the lead for Kenosha. Pittsbitters get 2 on, not able to capitalize, and we'll go to the bottom of the 7th in just a minute on Pittsbitter Radio.
Ball game.
Welcome back to Simmons Field. For the bottom of the 7th inning, Pittsbitters got the tying run on base in the top part, but they were left stranded on an inning double play. Bottom of the lineup for Kenosha here. Same part that started the 3-run rally last time as they batted around. Cam Collier will lead off. Collier walked to lead off the bottom of the 6th. One of 3 consecutive walks issued by O'Kelly McWilliams, and all 3 of those runs came around to score. So Kenosha leads 5-3. Strike on the outside corner from Bucalaire evens the count at 1-1. Bucalaire himself had to work out of big trouble, third and second, nobody out, left him stranded there on 2 strikeouts and a ground out to end the inning. And he, even more impressive, had to work through a bad call from the umpire when he struck out Kirk Liebert. Then the home plate umpire ruled it was a foul ball, and Liebert made the best of his second chance and doubled home a run. But then Bucalaire left him, Lane, and Leslie stranded to end the inning. It's a 2-2 count to Collier. Collier doubled his first at-bat in this game yesterday in the 2nd inning. Struck out and has walked. 2-2 pitch. Collier just got a piece of it. He'll stay alive. Not a bad part of the lineup coming up, though, for Traverse City in the top of the 8th. Right in the middle, 4, 5, 6, some big bats as they will look to come back in this game. Right now, they currently hold a 3-game lead in the Great Lakes East over Kenosha. Have a chance to separate themselves in the standings, and Kenosha has a chance to get right back into it. Collier stays alive again, fouls another one back to the screen. Still 2-2 count. Buechler gets the sign. Another 2-2 pitch to Cam Collier. And tried to hold back. Did check his swing, but the ball hit the bat anyway. Went foul, and Collier still has a 2-2 count. Another 2-2 pitch. 4th 2-2 pitch in a row. And Buechler wins the battle. Foul tip into the glove of Proctor. 1 away. Third strikeout since Buechler's come into the game. He struck out half the batter's face, 3 of 6. Should be 4, but that's okay. Mitch Jebb now, the 9-hole hitter, shortstop for Kenosha, will bat. 1 for 2 in the ball game. Single, flat and a walk. Lines one into center. Zeb over will make the catch for out number 2. Hard hit ball into center, but Zeb was already playing him a little shallow, so he was easily able to get to that ball. And the top of the order now back up for the Kingfish, but 2 outs, no one on base. Be a big spot to retire McKay Barney, get a 1-2-3 inning. Last time Barney was up, he also walked, was the last of the 3, last batter that O'Kelly McWilliams faced. So he'll face Buechler for the first time in this one. First pitch to him is outside. Barney's 5th plate appearance today. He's singled, doubled, struck out, and walked. One 1-0 pitch to Barney is on the inside corner for the first strike. Buechler has faced Kenosha one previous time. It was in the 14-7 win way back on June 5th. Pitched 1 inning, only gave up 1 hit, struck out 1. No runs. Gets the sign. 1-1 pitch coming to McKay Barney. Checks his swing. Did he go around? Third base umpire says no, and it's 2-1. Buechler tried to get the back door with a slider. It was just off. 2-1 count. Pitch to Barney. Swings, dribbles it back to the mound. Buechler makes the play and will run over and flip to first. 1-2-3 inning for John Buechler to bounce back after 3 runs were scored last inning. We'll go to the bottom or the top of the 8th inning. Middle of the order up for Traverse City when we return on Pittsburgh Radio. Welcome back to Simmons Field. Middle of the order is up for Traverse City. Chris Monroe will lead it off after last inning. Zeb Rouse, Mario Camilletti got on first and second with just one away. Tying run was aboard. And then Kais was able to work an inning-ending double play. First pitch, Monroe into the gap. That's going to drop down at the fence. He's going to get himself a leadoff double. Big man, first pitch swinging against the lefty and working the opposite field. Gets himself an extra base hit. That's his 4th double of the season. Leads the team in extra base hits. Oh, my bad. 9th of the season. He already doubled in this game yesterday. So his 2nd double today. 5th on the season. 9 total extra base hits. Has him in first on the team. And now Miles Symington will bat. He represents the tying run in this game. Got to at least get Monroe in and start cutting into this lead. First pitch to Symington. He also goes the other way, pretty deep back, but Collier is able to make the play for out number 1. Both batters attacking the first pitch. Monroe doubled. Symington hit his pretty hard too, but right in the direction of the left fielder, Cam Collier. This is one away for the third baseman, Christian Faust. He's hitless in the game. A ground out, a couple flyouts. He'll take the first pitch for a strike. Last at bat, Faust hit one pretty well in the center, but right in the direction of McKay Barney for the first out. Faust shoots one hard, but out of play, and quickly he's behind 0-2. And Symington's line out was significant because Monroe was not able to advance to third base. So he's still at second. 0-2 pitch coming to Faust. Faust up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Todd Reed's going to hold Monroe up at third, and Faust singles. Nice hitting by Christian Faust. His first hit in the game, making 1 for 4. Todd Reed over at third was waving Monroe home at first, and then decided against it and decided to hold him. Came in Traficante will bat now. Back at the right side of the plate. Was hitting from the left side. His last at bat when he was hit by a pitch. But now with a lefty on, switches around and goes to the opposite side. Coach T giving the signs. Traficante has a home run at this ballpark. Was one of 5 homers. And a 14-7 win on the 5th last time these two teams met here. That was from the left side of the plate over right field. One here wouldn't be too bad. Faust leads from first. Traff tried to check his swing on a high fastball, but he accidentally made contact with it. And so he's behind 0-2. Same count that Christian Faust singled up the middle. And now Traff has to protect the plate. Just needs to get a ball in play to score the runner, cut into the lead a little bit. 0-2 pitch. Traff lines one, but it's going to kick just foul by about a foot. Would have been a run for sure. Faust might have advanced to third. Would have been a tough play. Especially down left field, it's a shorter throw for Collier. And we'll do the 0-2 again. Traff just missed an RBI single there. He'll reset. Another 0-2 from Kais. Looks at Faust, deals. And Traff tipped it into the glove of Liebert for the second out of the inning.
And now batting, it's Dave Miller Light.
That'll bring in Adam Proctor. Last time Proctor was up, singled home. At the time, a go-ahead run. made it 3-2. And pinch runner is coming in for Chris Monroe at third with 2 outs, and have a feeling the only reason for that is if it's a pass ball, you just want to make sure there's some speed to score. It's the only thing I can think of, because Chris Monroe, one of the best hitters today, 2 hits, had an opportunity to come up in the 9th as well. But Younger's on with 2 outs, runners on the corners. First pitch, Proctor will take it high.
So it's not like you're trying to set that up. And given that there's 2 outs,
The only reason Younger came in to run, I think, has to be for a wild pitch to get some speed to make sure you score on it. 1-0 outside. Now 2-0 to Proctor. Flew out and was hit by a pitch against the left-hander Dante Gracio yesterday, now facing a left-hander again after the single last time. 2-0 pitch. Proctor will take it for a strike. 2-1.
And strike 1 to the Miller Lite here batter in the game.
Might have been a little high, but call the strike. Still a hitter's count. 2-1 to Proctor. Kai's still looking at Faust at first. Deals a 2-1 pitch, and it's upstairs again. Now 3-1 to Adam Proctor. This is where you get ready to hit. If you get a fastball in the zone, put a good swing on it, try to drive it somewhere. Faust with some speed. A ball in the gap could tie the game. Just need a base hit to score a run. 3-1 pitch to Proctor. Big swing, and it's flown out to center. Barney over, and he'll make the catch to end the inning. Back-to-back innings, Pittsburghers get a couple on base, but aren't able to come through. And we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Pittsburgh still down 2, 5-3 when we come back on Pittsburgh Radio. Welcome back to Kenosha, Wisconsin. Bottom of the 8th inning. Pittsburghers trailing 5-3. Another new pitcher on for Traverse City, Max Bergman from the University of Cincinnati. back-to-back innings after scoring the go-ahead run in the 6th. Pittsburghers have had chances to tie in the 7th and the 8th, had multiple guys on base, but have not been able to come through and produce a run. Last inning, their best opportunity with a leadoff double from Chris Monroe. First pitch from Bergman, a slider on the inside corner. Bergman has only given up 1 earned run in 4 appearances, 4 2/3 innings pitched. That was in his very first appearance against Kalamazoo when Traverse City lost 2-0. And in that game, Jacob Marcus took the loss despite not giving up an earned run, gave up 1 unearned. Bergman's last appearance against Kokomo, 2/3 of an inning. Did not allow a base runner. 0-2 pitch, grounded to third. Faust makes a tough play, throw it to first, and it gets away from Jake Arnold. Throw to second, not in time.
Now batting number 22, Kurt Lieber.
Lane gets to second on the error. Now Kirk Liebert will bat. Grounds 1 to short. Traficante makes the play. Throw in time. Runner advances to third on the ground out. Good base running to recognize the slow roller and be able to advance.
For the Kingfish, number 38, Justin Janis.
Faust and Camilletti on that grounder from Lane. Victims to the infield as it took a terrible hop to Christian Faust. Bobbled it. Still had time to make the throw. And the throw was a little low. Arnold wasn't able to make the play on it. Got away. And then Camilletti, backing it up, slipped on the wet surface down there. Little muddy down past first base. Just a little slip on it. It wasn't able to get Lane going to second. Justin Janis now is the batter. Had 3 singles in his first 3 trips before Buechler got him swinging his last time up, so he's 3 for 4. Another RBI chance. He already has 1 today. Janis, another little slow roller down the right side, way ahead of the slider for Max Bergman. He's been able to locate that so far. And if he can locate it again, I'd say throw it for a 3rd time. Try to get it to the back foot. 1-2 pitch. It is another slider. That one low, blocked by Proctor. 2-2 count. Infield drawn in. Trying to keep the deficit at 2. Give them the opportunity to come back in the 9th. Bergman looks in for the sign. Even count, 2-2 pitch. Here it is to Janis. It is another slider. And right through the diving Camden Traficante, just not able to make the play. So Janis will have his 4th hit of the game.
Now batting number 23,
His 2nd RBI. And it's now 6-5 Kenosha. Josh Leslie now will bat with Janis on first. First pitch on the outside corner for a strike.
Honestly, it's the right defensive play, but when you're playing against a guy like Janis, he just makes contact. Again, he's a Power 5 batting champion. Those things don't just happen because of luck.
0-1 pitch coming to Leslie. No hits today. but gets hit by that pitch. And he'll make his way down to first. Walked last time, hit by a pitch this time. Second time he's reached today.
Number 28, Luke Stevenson.
So now 2 on, first and second. 1 away for the designated hitter, Luke Stevenson. He struck out in both of his at-bats today and grounded out twice yesterday, 0 for 4 on the game as a whole. Proctor, nice pick on a ball in the dirt. Leslie getting a big lead off of first. I think Proctor should take a look down and try and backpick him. Getting a big lead off first, but then Arnold himself is way off the first base bag. He's starting to inch over there. 1-0 pitch. Again, dirt ball blocked by Proctor. Keeps those runners where they're at. Now it's 2-0. I think there's got to be a back pick coming eventually. Proctor's tried it many times. And good time to do it as well, as Leslie's getting way off first. You're already trailing, so why not? Might as well. 2-0 pitch. Swing and miss, and there is the back pick, and it is in plenty of time. Take it back, I guess he's safe. A beautiful play by Proctor, made a perfect throw to the bag. Arnold put the tag on him. Guess Leslie is safe. 2-1 count now. That one fouled straight back, and now it's 2-2. Last time that a call went against Traverse City was in the 6th, and Kenosha made the most of it and scored another run. What's going to happen this time? 2-2 to Stevenson. Popped up behind the plate. Proctor takes off the mask, tosses it to the side, and will make the catch for out number 2. Should have been out number 3. But they only need one more to get out of the inning. Casey O'Laughlin is the batter. Hitless today, strikeout and a ground out. Hitless yesterday with a flyout, so he's 0 for 3 on the whole game. Has reached once on a walk. Bergman trying to get out of the inning here. Pitch just inside. That runner that scored, Carmine Lane, unearned, so Bergman still hasn't given up an earned run since his first appearance. 1-0 pitch, and that one inside as well. Make it 2-0. Janis at second. He singled. Leslie at first. Was hit by a pitch. First and second, 2 outs. 2-0 pitch to Casey O'Laughlin. Bergman deals. O'Laughlin up the middle. Off the glove of Bergman. Camilletti still able, though, to make the play and throw to first in time to get out of the inning. So the bad call by the umpire not going to hurt Traverse City this time. We'll go to the 9th. Pittsburghers are going to need 3 runs to keep this game going. We'll see if they can do it when we come back on Pittsburgh Radio. Welcome back to Simmons Field, 9th inning of play. Traverse City's going to need a big rally here, down 3 runs. They're going to start at the very bottom with Jake Arnold and then bring the top of the lineup to the plate next. And a tall task in front of them as they are facing the Kingfish closer, Nick Meyer. Meyer's already made 1 appearance against Traverse City to close out the 9th on June 22nd. 1 week ago when the Kingfish won 6-2. Pitched the 9th inning. Only walked 1 batter and then got the next 3. No strikeouts though, but no hits. Arnold though quickly ahead 2-0. And trouble as with the pinch runner last inning, Trey Younger coming in for Chris Monroe. You take that big power bat out of the lineup if he were to come up to the plate. And especially down a couple runs, if you can get some guys on base, that's the guy you want up with already 2 doubles in the game. 3-0 count to Arnold. Expect to take the whole way. He will do so on a fastball down the middle. It's now 3-1. Now if that pitch comes in again, Arnold will be ready for it. See where Meyer goes on 3-1. He's going to deal low. Arnold started down at first, hesitated for a minute just to make sure the ball was called, and it's a leadoff walk for Arnold. Best possible way to start off the 9th inning when you're trailing, getting the leadoff man on base. Now Zeb up to the plate, has been on base 3 times. 1 double, hit by pitch and a walk, hits a deep fly to left. Just missed it though as Cam Collier will settle under it and make the catch. Zeb just missing one there, got under it just a bit and flew out to left field. And that will bring in Mario Camilletti, and this is the part of the order where something has to be done with arguably, take your pick, Camilletti, who could be the best hitter on the team, has 2 singles, 1 yesterday, 1 today, so he's 2 for 4 in the game. An on-base machine, Camilletti. Swings at the first pitch and just got a piece of it. So Flores on deck, and Trey Younger, after pinch running for Monroe, is getting his stuff ready. He's in the hole. If his spot comes up, Camilletti will have to reach base. Or Flores, someone's going to have to reach base to bring the possible tying run up to the plate here in the 9th. Camilletti watches that pitch in the zone for the 2nd strike. It's now 0-2 count to Mario Camilletti. Jake Arnold had the leadoff walk, and then Zeb Rouse just missed a 2-run homer, got under it just a bit, and flew out to left. If he got a little bit more on top of it, would have left. So an 0-2 count to Camilletti. He's already struck out once today. 0-2 pitch, and Camilletti just fouls it off, and he'll stay alive. Was late on the inside fastball, and was able to get the bat on it and foul it off and see himself another pitch. Camilletti doesn't strike out often. Just 5 times on the entire season in 38 at-bats. Another 0-2 coming here, the pitch. Camilletti will watch it outside. Good take by Mario. Leads the team in on-base percentage, over .550. Another 2-strike pitch here, 1-2. Camilletti checks the swing, holds up on a ball low. Good take by Camilletti again. Gets the count more favorable now, 2-2. One of the best eyes you'll ever see, Mario Camilletti. 2-2 pitch now. And he's going to shoot that one down the left side out of play, off of a car. That's tough.
To the parking lot and finding a broken windshield. Let's see exactly which one it was. I think the
2-2 count. Still the Camilletti fouled off a couple 2-strike pitches. Continuing this at bat, trying to reach and bring in the tying run up to the plate. Here's the 2-2 from Meyer. Camilletti watches it. Ball looked a little in off the plate, but Camilletti gets rung up for the second time tonight. And there are 2 away in the top of the 9th. Rookie umps. No calls going the way of Traverse City, as Tito Flores will bat now with 1 on and 2 away in the 9th, still needing to reach to bring in the tying run. And Meyer, a guy that has not given up an earned run on the season, so it's a tall task, especially with 2 outs. Doesn't help when the umpire gives you a pitch off the plate. 1-0 pitch to Tito. Pops it up, and that should do it. Just like Rouse got a little under it to left, and Collier makes the catch to end the game. 6-3 final in Simmons Field. Not going to take too much time to go over it because disappointing game the way that it was called. It's going to be about a half-hour break, so it looks like about 7:20 Central Time, 8:20 Eastern Time. We'll be back for the second game, and it's going to be a 7-inning game, not a full 9. So be back for that one in about a half hour. 6-3 final. Pittsburghers will look to bounce back in the second game. So see you in